Greetings, everyone. It's Amina Jaman, art director of International Filmmaker Festival of New York, IFFNY. We continue our IG Live panel with directors and actors of short films that are in competition of International Filmmaker Festival of New York. Natalia, hey, she will join us in a sec, hopefully. Fingers crossed, applesauce. Natalia, can't wait to see you and talk to you about your short film.
Hi.
Hi, how are you, Natalia?
I'm good. I'm just so bad with Instagram. It took me a while to figure out.
No worries, no worries. At last, you made it and we are happy to see you. So tell us about your short film.
Well, my short film is about a vegan couple who are traveling back home to visit their relatives, and it's so new to my home country, which is Moldova, and everybody loves meat here. And if you go somewhere, there will be like 10 different dishes with meat and with milk products.
Yes.
So I had a lot of fun interactions with my family when I turned myself when I decided to go vegan. So I decided to make a short film, and I decided to make it a comedy, but at the same time to show my point of view and what I'm going through through when I interact with other people who and with other mostly with other generations, like my parents or other relatives who do not understand this.
I see. So you are a real prototype of a lead actress, right? Of a lead character.
um, well, kind of, yes, it was inspired on my personal experience, but obviously I deviated a lot from the true reality. So yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoyed your short film. It's absolutely incredible, and I want to underline Andrei Porubin's performance. He was just hilarious. I mean, I look at him and I laugh. He doesn't even need to say something, He's just incredibly funny. Brilliant cast, I loved the opening credits. Who made
Thank you.
the
Thank you very much.
animation?
Yeah, I mean, the older actors are also my favorite. They did such a great job, and the animation is amazing. Well, it's the entire crew were my friends, and we just got together and decided to make it. The animation is also a friend of mine. He doesn't have a lot of experience, so he embraced this opportunity to make something new, and I think he did a great job. Thank you
Yes,
very
he
much.
did. It's brilliant. When I started watching Mother Nature, that's the title of your film, I was like, oh my God, is it animation or is it a short? And then, the opening credits end and the short film begins, but it's so surprising, you don't expect such kind of opening titles. Really bright and like absolutely brilliant. Just a
Yeah,
great job.
it
Great.
gives a good vibe to start
Yes,
the film.
yes, yes. So you face the same troubles when you go see your uncles
Well,
too.
it doesn't go as crazy. Yeah, we try to stay calm and not go so deep into discussing everything. But yeah, it does. We get a lot of comments which are unpleasant, and I understand why, because I mean it's hard to accept any changes at their age. So it's a confrontation between two generations as well. It's not only between two choices of what you
Mm,
eat. And in their mind, they believe that eating meat is healthy and it's good for your body. And they believe it's no way you can live without it. So
mhm.
whatever they do and whatever they say it with good
Intention, yeah,
intentions,
with good intentions.
but it so happens that I believe it differently. So
Yes, I mean, and even if we don't discuss meat or like, vegan style of life or eating, when you go see your relatives, you don't want anyone to cook a lot. You just want to have a cup of tea, coffee, some cake, something, that's not hard to prepare, or you just buy it, and,
Hmm.
make tea and talk. I personally want to see people and talk to them. That's the main thing, when I go, and someone, invites me to their home, right? So the food is the last thing that interests me, actually.
That's exactly true, and it's also a problem, I would say, in my country because people believe they have to have like a full table filled with different goods, and I mean, it shouldn't have a spot empty on the table. It just feels like the way you see it in the movie, it's in the reality. If I go to visit someone and I haven't been there for a long time, the table will be filled with food, which is also wrong. Like, how can you eat so much? So,
It's really sweet that an aunt cooks a lot. She wants you to try like everything she did. But you don't want anyone, I mean, to cook from morning till night, and not have a rest, right? So it should be a pleasure for both a guest and
mhm,
the owner of the house, right? Just to relax and enjoy conversation, right?
mhm,
And whoever wants to eat something with meat, eat. And if you don't. So you don't have to have any pressure, So it's kind of, it should come naturally.
mhm. Yeah, I feel like if it would be two young couples and one eats meat, the other doesn't, then it wouldn't have the same impact because
Yes.
young people get along with the changes that are coming easier and older people just don't.
I mean, and it's individual,
Yeah.
I think every person is unique and has different tastes, in everything, not
Hmm.
only in food, in films, in literature. So it's kind of okay to be different, right? So,
Yes.
what are you working on at the moment?
Um, I have a short drama film in post-production right now, which I'm editing.
Wonderful.
Uh, it's about immigrant woman living in New York
Hmm.
who was dating a guy for a long time, and after she's almost 40, but she wants to have a family and a child. But because she lives in a city and there is such an environment of always young, always young people, and they seem to never wanting anything more than just a regular relationship. And this
Hmm.
woman wants a child, and then she gets pregnant, and there is nothing else for her to do other than just keeping the baby and going alone on her journey without her boyfriend because he doesn't
Hmm.
want kids or
Oh,
anything.
that's
So,
so, you know, this is something that happens really often today. It will be a very topical film, and I have no doubt it will be successful because many women go through such kind of situations. They want to have a child, husband. It's good if you have a husband as well, but the child
mhm.
is the number one desire, right?
Yeah, and
So.
yeah, and there is also a timeline. Like, I mean, men, there is a risk for men as well to have children at an older age, but for women, it's easier and it's safer to have children when their body is still capable of doing it.
Mhm.
So that's what the film is basically about.
Yeah, so I can't wait to see it when it's done. And I wish you best of luck with both films, Mother
Thank you.
Nature and your upcoming one.
Thank you
Great
very
job.
much.
Thank you so much for this interview. Thanks for
Thank you.
joining.
Thank you.
Bye, Natalia.
Bye.
And we have Natasha Mashkevich. She will join us in a sec. Natasha Mashkevich, actress slash director of a short film, Iktam. Natasha, can't wait to see you. She's from Paris. Hi,
Hi.
Natasha. How are you?
Hi. Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
I'm here. Long time no
And
see.
your good energy. Yeah.
Yes. How have you been?
I'm fine. I almost forgot the time because I was on filming 5 nights. Like I came back at home this morning, and so I was a little for my new movie. So I was a little bit like lost in time,
Mm-hmm.
and I watched the clock, and I was like, "Oh my God, I have the interview." So
Yes.
I'm here.
So, and it's not a job interview, right?
It is.
So,
You have to connect and to say, okay, just
oh,
put your thoughts
relax.
together.
Just relax and enjoy it. So,
Yeah.
as we enjoyed your short film, Ik Tom. So, tell our viewers about the plot of this short film and about your message.
Well, first of all, I'm very happy that the film is on in the festival
Mhm.
because that means that people really are touched by it, and so it's very important for me because well, the plot is about a woman who is we don't really know what happened to her before, but we see her with her dog, and she's very alone. So it's about all this think of being lonely and about choice. She's working. We don't really know what happened to her before, but something happened. And then there is a big event, a very dramatic event happening to her, and she has to make a choice, a very hard and terrible choice. So I don't want to say, maybe, I don't know, you want me to tell the.
Spoilers? No, 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 you can keep the secret, you know. We got
Oh, I like mystery. I like mystery.
yeah.
So that's why. So something, and that's what I want to say and to question. Actually, I want people to just to question what would they do, what would you do, and how, and what's about. Well, there is the theme of abandonment, and so what's happening when you have to do these kind of terrible choices, and I'm opening the message, so I don't like to just to say what's good or not and
Yeah, you can
what you
tell
have
it
to do.
all.
So this is about, yeah, about choice, about fighting also, because this woman, she has to go forward and to make a choice to survive somehow, because it's about survival. It can be, yeah, psychological and survival as well. So about going forward in your life, even if you have all this background, very hard background, and very painful things in your head, in your life. So
Yes. I
about
mean,
hope too.
women go through so much today, you know. They need to have balls to go through all this, you know. So, and
And I would say mainly if you are a woman, well, because I'm a woman and because I like working with women and all these themes. But I think when you're a woman, it's even harder sometimes.
yes,
So in life in
people
general.
expect you to
So
be nice and like sweet and kind of shut up when they don't want you to talk, and you know, they want to treat you like you're a slave, you know, and you will do anything a man will
yeah.
command. But it's not like that, guys, you know,
It's not like that. Yeah. So
at
that's why
all.
I wanted to follow, and mostly I see like we have several times like male characters. You know, I don't know. In general, we see a man following a man, his life, his troubles, or whatever, and not so often time a woman. So
Mhm.
female characters, and so I wanted to go in this female world and all this questioning and all this problems and or not, and also joys, because it's all full of these feelings, very diverse feelings, and
Yes,
yeah.
Salomao Casimiro says hi from Brazil. Hi, Salomao. Thank you for watching. So,
Thank you.
we have so many viewers from different countries. It is international, international
Yeah, like
interest.
I am. So I think it's also because I'm like you too. So that's why I really appreciate, because it's so funny to be from all around the world, actually, of the earth, being, because like you, I was born in a country, then immigrated twice, and then living in another country, like in Paris. But then you too, you're between two continents all the time. So
I mean, I live like 24/7 work here, there, I don't sleep at all. So I
yeah,
want to say to our viewers that Natasha Mashkevich is a lead actress of short film Iktam. She's a director of this film, so she's an actress slash director. And I mean, you dance in this film. I mean, we see you as a brilliant dancer, so you kind of
thank you.
expressed different talents of yours through this work. It's really incredible. And was it hard to dance and then watch yourself on the tape? Oh, was that cool? Should I do another one? Like, more cha cha cha, like,
Salsa, yeah. Well, actually, anyway, it was really a big challenge for me, but I like challenges, and I was always a worker. So I wrote the story, and then I always needed in my work, like music, and it's art in general. So I'm not separating, like in France, some people, they really separate things, even theater, movies, music, it's very separated. And for me, it can't be, because it's a full of all these things. So of course it was a big challenge, and it was a big preparation, a huge preparation, and I had to be in there really concentrated. And then I watched all the takes, and it was a big work with my DOP also. So yeah, it was really. I was completely in there, and then after that, the post production as well. So for my new project, I have a little part, but I'm mainly the director, and so I wanted to go completely being watching and outside, and really directing my actors, and doing what I really imagine. But in the filmic time, yes, I was I had all these challenges to do, and but I like it. It was
yeah,
really
I
really
love it.
great.
I love the result. I'm just saying that it's hard to see the frame when you're in the picture, so you kind of go back and forth, and it's hard to switch. And I mean, when I was shooting my short film, The Movie Man, based on Eugene O'Neill's one actor with the same title, I was also playing a leading role. And I'm like, I did a scene, and then I left the room, and actors were following me, like, Amina, what should we do next? I'm like, oh, I forgot that I'm the director. I'm like, I wanted to relax. I'm like, oh, give me a pause.
Yeah, concentration. Yeah, but it's all about rehearsals too, because when I did a lot of theater, so I love that too. And I think this is very like a good basis, because for me, that's why I'm saying I had a huge preparation, because we had several rehearsals, and even technical and all mechanical rehearsals. And I had to be really secure about mechanic at least. And then all the work, we also had like night filmings, and all the crew and the team, they were really great. And so yeah, it was very hard work for everyone, so I'm very grateful, because we were all together, and we did it. It wasn't easy, but life is not easy, so we have to go through.
Yes, I mean, life is hell, but I mean, we make pieces of art that help people live it and, like, stay inspired. We make the world a better
Thankfully,
place.
thankfully we have art. Well, now with all this pandemic, and also it's another story, so we were really like blocked, and with all this
Yes, without
virus thing.
art,
But yeah,
life
terrible.
is
Yeah.
unbearable. Come on. We have Ruslan Mashkevich watching us. He writes, "Love you, Maman." That's Natasha's son.
He's in the film too. So he was younger, but he's in the film too, and he really loves performing, actually, and he's doing music, and he did his first short film as a director about his sister. So he's really very curious about several things.
He's
So yeah,
born filmmaker.
we'll see. I just let him choose. It's all about choice also.
Yes, but I mean, if you make movies, you know, at such a young age, you already have a vision. That's a rare gift, you know? So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think if he studies and if he follows his passion, he's gonna make it.
Yeah, I wish I could do that like when I was 9, you know. It's
Yeah.
a very, it's a very, yeah, it's a luck to be able to, when you're a child, to have different things like theater, all this, because then you choose if you continue or not when you're adult, but then you have all these opportunities, and I didn't have all these artistic opportunities, you know. So this is why
Hmm.
I'm saying that I'm happy that my kids they have, and then they will do whatever they choose to do.
Yes, we have Festival France watching us. Hi, guys. And
Hi.
tell me, what are you working on at the moment? You said
So
you
I'm.
got
I
something.
just well, I have another day. I am working on my new short film.
Hmm.
We almost finished the filming, so it's another short film, very important for me. A story I wrote like several months ago, but I started before the pandemic. So it's a very strong story about communication, I would say. And it's very funny because I was listening to Natalia with her film about all this vegan
Yes.
choice, and in the my character in the movie, she has her points of view of the world, and so it's a man and a woman they are meeting, and in the beginning they have everything opposite, so they're really like very opposite of point in the point of views and everything, and then during the exchange and the communication they discover they're closer than they thought they were. And it's called No Wi-Fi. So
No
because it's in a
Wi-Fi.
world
I
no
love this
Wi-Fi.
title. Great title, actually, and
Yeah,
catchy. You remember it.
yeah,
No
no Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi, so
So
talk to each other. You know,
yeah.
in
But
real
it's all
life.
about, yeah. I'm not going to tell you a lot, but yeah, it's a very yeah, it's a very. I wanted to take an artistic choice about the images, so I was working with my DOP about all this aesthetical
Hmm.
thing too, and yeah, and I'm writing a documentary, so I have several future projects too. So looking for productions and all this, this stuff, as you know, that to
Yeah,
do a movie we need money.
I mean, everybody needs money, to make a film. But the most important thing is a great script and a great
Yeah,
story. And if it's truly outstanding, it will find its budget. Of course, you have to look for it for a few years, maybe 10 years. Even Robert De Niro was producing his feature film for 10 years. Can you
yeah.
imagine? So
No, I can't.
difficult for everyone, for known
Sure.
and unknown filmmakers, promising young filmmakers, and worldwide acclaimed. So it's equally difficult today. But everything is possible, and I believe you're gonna make it. And you can
Thank
tell that you're a filmmaker. You're more than an actress. Because you listen to other filmmakers, what they say, and usually
you. Exactly.
they know everything. They don't need to listen to anyone, they're so smart.
It depends on actors, and for me, it was really like you say, very natural because I wanted. Well, I'm an actress inside of me. It's also I can't
Yes.
do without acting as well, but it became very natural and a need to direct to go on this side of the filmmaking, the way, yeah, the process.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So good luck with your new project, and I can't
Thank you
wait
very
to
much.
see it when it's done. Will it be your third project?
Third short, yeah,
Third, yeah, that's what I thought. Iktam, Letter to Noemi,
me
No
and this no
Wi-Fi, right?
Wi-Fi. Yes,
That's
right,
incredible.
exactly.
I mean, you are incredible, and keep
Thank
making
you.
your dreams and turn them into reality, and win. And I mean, I hope you will make all your biggest dreams come true in
Thank
the
you.
future. And
Thank you,
we
Amina.
will
You're so kind.
see them, in theaters.
Yes, yes, and I wish we could meet for real, not by Instagram, but yeah, one day it would be after the pandemic
Hopefully
finishes.
soon, hopefully. Maybe end
Hopefully
of this
soon.
year or beginning of next. I mean, time flies, so
Yeah, it's true.
we
But
will.
I'm so happy to see you, and thank you very much for everything, and take care.
You too. Thank you and bye.
Thank you.
That was
Bye
Natasha
bye.
Mashkevich of ICTAM. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Bye. Thank you so
Bye.
much. Bye.